thousands of digital assets to choose from. Where do you even start? CoinLion is a powerful digital asset trading platform that simplifies investing. The native token, Lion, interacts within the platform and allows you to learn, build, and grow. The portfolio management tool and screener allows you to build and manage portfolios easily and efficiently, giving you the power to buy and sell multiple assets with a single click. Earn Lion for publishing portfolios, research, and strategies. Earn Lion for being a top trader and researcher. Use Lion to track portfolios and access world-class research. Trade Lion on platforms around the globe. CoinLion gives all users the ability to be a pro. Join the most powerful trading platform yet and get your Lion during the token sale.
My name is Anthony Scarpulla from Cryptocurrency Investing, and we're here today with Joshua Dewitt, the CEO and co-founder of CoinLion. Joshua, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah, man, I just want to give our audience a quick little rundown as to your background. So Joshua's got a Master's of Security Analysis Portfolio Management from Creighton University. He's also worked on a team who collectively managed over $300 million at Merrill Lynch. He also has 8 years of experience in the finance industry with a history of trading various instruments, including debt, equities, derivatives, and more. Joshua is also a crypto enthusiast himself and has been mining crypto since 2016.
Yeah. I actually have some mining rigs right here in the office, so they're right over here to the right.
Nice. What are you mining right now?
Just Ethereum right now. I've been mining Ethereum since the beginning, and with everything going on with CoinLion, it's just tough to kind of make all these changes and tweaks and things to keep that everything mining the most profitable coins and things like that. So I just leave it run and let it set it and forget it. So it's
nice.
been good.
Well, you chose right.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, man, let's dive right into it. So, tell us, what is CoinLion? I know it's an exchange, and what separates it from all the other exchanges out there right now?
Yeah, there definitely are a lot of exchanges out there, and you would think with all the great teams behind a lot of these exchanges that they would be able to come out with some of these different tools that, as a portfolio manager, as somebody who's managing assets, that they would have some of these tools for people to use. But it seems like you have a lot of maybe traders, or you have the programmers that are building these things, and it's not really coming from the perspective of somebody who's managing a portfolio, say, on a regular basis. And so that's really what CoinLion is about. It's designed to be an exchange, a portfolio management tool, and then to also have the social component that goes along with helping individuals learn, grow, and build cryptocurrency portfolios. Because obviously, as you know, it's a challenge. If you're managing a cryptocurrency portfolio right now and you're trying to efficiently apply controlled, disciplined investment processes, it's next to impossible. To keep your allocations in line, to rebalance portfolios on any sort of regimen or anything like that across time periods. It's just very difficult to do. And so what I was doing, my background, I started mining cryptocurrency, and then I started trading cryptocurrency, and I was working at Merrill Lynch, and I was just thinking, there's just the stuff that I'm using on a regular basis is not out here. How do we go and incorporate some of these great tools that, and make it even better and apply it to cryptocurrency? And so then we came up with the idea of CoinLion and the portfolio management tool. So where you can basically buy and sell multiple assets in a single click. And if you're not used to using these tools, I've actually had some people say, hey, well, do traders want these tools? And it's like, I don't think people even know what they're missing right now, because the stuff is not out there. So to be able to put in 10 positions in a portfolio and then create an equally weighted portfolio, just for easy math, 10 positions, 10% in each portfolio, and then submit that across an order book and be able to build that entire portfolio in one shot. And then, as obviously, there's a lot of token sales out there. There's a lot of different coins out there. Things are growing and expanding. And in the future, say we have 100,000 different digital assets out there to choose from. How do you efficiently manage a portfolio that, say, has, at Merrill, I was managing portfolios that had 400 different positions in them. How do you manage a cryptocurrency that has 400 different positions in them? I can't imagine being able to do that. So you need to have these professional tools to be able to do that, and then take that and kind of make it very simple and easy for people to use. And then also give people the ability to share portfolios with the community. So, say, for example, you want to create a portfolio on CoinLion, and you create a portfolio, you publish it up to the community, and you allow others to be able to track and duplicate that portfolio, then you get rewarded and incentivized in the Lion token to do that. So that's kind of how the token fits in with the whole platform, creates an ecosystem, an economy within the platform, letting traders really buy and sell with their services within the platform.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different moving parts.
No, of course, man. I feel like you already touched upon like every question I already had prepared.
Right. Interview's over, right?
Done. Yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah.
No, but obviously there's a lot to unpack there. So, you kind of touch upon this a little bit, obviously, with what CoinLion is and what you're trying to create, which is, you have the exchange, the portfolio management tool, and the social component. But within that, what were some of the main challenges that CoinLion set out to address for your average crypto investor?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we know there's a lot of new users coming to the space, and you realize that when you start seeing that exchanges are not even accepting new individuals to the exchange. So one of the things we wanted to do is really make it very simple for people to be able to efficiently manage digital assets. Obviously, it's complicated. You have multiple wallets, you have multiple private keys, especially if you're managing it that way. We want to make a very secure, trusted place where people can manage digital assets and then learn from one another. There's no place out there that really has research. There's no place out there that has any analytics or anything that you can go and research a certain coin or research a certain team or something like that and do that. So we wanted to basically provide the wealth management experience to cryptocurrency traders and investors, but then also very simple, dumb that down so that a new user who hasn't been involved in crypto can come in and say, okay, Josh, CoinLion has this great portfolio that he's been trading, and I want to check out and see what's in that. I want to follow that. And all he would have to do is just a couple clicks, and then he would have a great crypto portfolio. And so that's the biggest, kind of, I think, hurdle we wanted to overcome, is to simplify things. And you would think, like Bittrex and stuff like that. I don't know if you've tried to use that on your mobile device. I still can't figure that out. So, it's just stuff like that, easy, simple things, solutions, simple problems we wanted to solve that aren't being solved out there. Stuff like, you see a lot of decimal points when you're dealing with cryptocurrency. A lot of times it's tough to understand exactly in your home currency, if you're trading, US dollars or francs or whatever, what the exact value is. And so one of the things CoinLion is working on is the dashboard can switch, and all the values over to be easily converted into those other currencies. So that way you can just say, okay, I know exactly, what it costs me in my own home currency. So things like that. It's just a lot of, I think, simple little problems that are out there that we're hoping to solve.
Awesome, man. Yeah, that's a huge problem, like that, the one you just touched upon. So you're saying, like, say you want to buy $100 worth of Ethereum. You could just type in 100, and then it will show you the fraction of Ethereum that you'll get before purchase. That's awesome.
Things like that. For example, with the portfolio management tool, let's say you have 100 Ethereum that you want to invest across 20 different assets. You can do that. So you would say, I'm going to put 100 Ether into this portfolio, and I'm going to buy these 20 positions, and I'm going to put, 3%, 10%, 20%, and I'm going to build that out. And then you can submit that, and it will use up that 100 Ethereum to build that portfolio. So just things like that. And then you come back in later if you want to manage it and say, okay, I need to rebalance. I need to take a little bit out of this position, add a little bit to this position. You can do that. And then others later on, you can build portfolios of portfolios. So let's say you're a manager of a portfolio and you're running a portfolio on CoinLion, and that is a goals-based portfolio, so to speak. Maybe that goal is low volatility. So there'll be, objectives within the portfolios that people can categorize them as. So just like you have in traditional assets, your style boxes, large cap, small cap, mid cap, you might have that same type within CoinLion. The portfolio is being built there. You're going to have a portfolio of the 10, largest market caps, things like that. So you'll have different types of portfolios that'll be built. Maybe it's ICOs only, token sales only. Maybe it's coins in the range of $1 to $5. I don't know. There's just a lot of different categories that you can have when it comes to that stuff. So that way, when others are coming to build their own holdings, they can do that by just saying, okay, I want, to be fairly conservative. Here's what I'm going to purchase.
Wow. That's a really cool feature. I didn't know that you could have portfolios within portfolios and divvy it up that way. Yeah. I mean, like you said, like, I can't imagine having to deal with 400 different cryptos in a single portfolio as is right now. You're jumping around the KuCoin, the Bittrex, the Binance, the Cryptopia. Then you got to like sell it to here. But it's just way too much. So with that in mind, I was wondering, how many cryptocurrencies will you support upon launching, which I think you're launching in July, correct?
Yeah, we're planning to launch in July, and we hope to have about 100 on launch. Our goal is to have as many as we possibly can, and we're going to also implement voting so that people can vote on new coins that are coming to the platform. And then in addition, we want to be a platform where people can launch token sales actually on the platform. So that's one of the things that we have. We want to give users access to new token sales that are coming on the platform. So I think that's going to be really cool. So yeah, start off with hopefully about 100 coins. We'll see, as the funding goes along here, where we ultimately end up, how many more people we can, developers that we can get in here, and how fast we can move. We want to like to get some releases out before July. I know that's one of our criticisms is it's a long time period. The token sales a little bit longer. But we've done that because we really want to give people time to get familiar with the project and build up a good user base so that when we do launch, we're fully ready.
Cool. Yeah, I actually just posted a little, I made a post asking our users, hey, did anyone have any, questions that, we could ask CoinLion, and that was one. Like, what are you guys gonna do? Well, this particular individual was kind of like, hey, I love the project, but there's such a window, right? So, I see that you're also giving CoinLion holders access to like a research portal on February 25th. But from February to July, what other kind of things you're gonna do to keep us in the know and keep us in the loop? And
we have our newsletter that we have over, we have quite 1,300 or so subscribers to that. And we have about the same amount of contributors so far. So we're definitely going to be coming out, doing regular updates through our Medium, Facebook, Twitter, that type of thing. And then we'll also do the newsletter within the platform itself. So once in February, once the research portal and things kind of opens up, it's going to be part of the dashboard. It's kind of going to be part of the demo. You'll be able to log into your account, be able to see how much Lioncoin you have, be able to access part of the research. There's already people that are starting to submit research to the research portal as preferred researchers, and we're actually looking for more individuals to do that. And I can maybe send over a link for the application process on that too. There's people in the group that want to participate, and they can earn the Lion token for creating research. We just have a simple grading scale. So that's all going to be packed in there, different categories. So we hope to have a good number of contributors when we launch the portal, and a good supply of research there in different categories. So whether that's trading, whether that's, portfolio management, any blockchain in general, there's about 8 different categories. We're going to categorize it all. I think it'll be a great place, especially for beginners to come and be able to have information right on the exchange. And then that'll all be within the dashboard. So we're adding also live data, live feeds, and everything to the demo and the dashboard. So it's going to be a process, and hopefully we can come out, sooner than July. But yeah, it's a big undertaking, and we're just happy right now that we're so close to the soft cap. We should be at 2,000 Ether by the end of this weekend, and then we still have about 5 weeks left. So I think in the beginning we were, and that's one of the reasons too, it was a little longer, we were under the radar a little bit. I don't think we came to the market with as much hype as some of the other projects, and that's now we're kind of starting to gain more and more momentum. So it's been really good.
Yeah, personally, I feel like the July launch date will probably work in your benefit because you're not rushing your product. We've seen a lot of these other exchanges get hacked, get shut down, or just not be able to accept new users like Bittrex and Binance. And, in the meantime, you're building this fully fleshed and ready product, and it's doing a lot of things that I feel like a lot of other exchanges obviously lack.
Yeah.
I'm excited personally to see it happen. Um,
Yeah.
cool.
Thank you.
So yeah, so aside from the portfolio function, I remember seeing some stuff about having atomic swaps and utilizing the Raiden and Lightning networks and having really advanced security. So
Yeah.
can you just touch upon those?
Definitely. There's obviously new technologies coming out here, and the space is moving so fast. One of the things that I think some of the other exchanges, they get so inundated with what they're doing already, and obviously it's working, that they don't really need to innovate and add, and do things like that. And so that's one of our commitments, is to, focus on research and development and continuing to add these new technologies as they come out. So as the Raiden network and the Lightning network evolves, as it becomes feasible to integrate it into the platform, we're going to commit to those types of things. Another example of something that I'd love to see happen is we all, in this world, we're decentralized. That's what we're all about here. And so if we could even have a decentralized interface down the road where users could switch between almost a centralized and a decentralized interface within the CoinLion platform, those are the things that we're committed to, and that's why we've allocated funds to research and development. So as our funding grows, we're going to be able to add those features in. As we can hire better talent, we'll be able to do all that. So that's really our commitment, is to integrate that in. There are still technological challenges with those new technologies, obviously, but I think that's definitely that's our commitment to the community.
Awesome, man. Yeah, no, that's great. So another question I had is, let's backtrack a little bit and just talk about the utility of the Lion.
Yeah, definitely. So the Lion token is a utility token, and it offers, I think, many benefits within the CoinLion platform. If you look on the site, you can see there it has the spend and earn Lion within the platform. So it allows you to really create your own income stream within the platform if you wanted to, as well as access all these research, and spend and earn. And I would also add to that hold, hold, or even we're in discussions about stake, staking the coin to access these different features. And maybe that's to build portfolios in excess of $1 million and things like that. So we're talking about different things like that, creating these different use cases for the coin. Right now, spend and earn Lion within the platform. The big thing is the portfolio management. It allows users to create the portfolios, as well as allows you as a new user to come in and follow and track and duplicate those portfolios. And so I guess if you kind of think about it, like right now, the token sale is happening. There's crypto enthusiasts that are coming and they are purchasing the Lion token, with our hopes that they will come and use that within the platform when the platform launches. Now, in the future, you're going to have all these individuals who will want to build portfolios, have crypto assets, but they don't have time to manage it. So where are they going to come? They're going to come to CoinLion. Well, what are they going to need to get a portfolio, to follow a portfolio? They're going to need the Lion token. Where are they going to get the Lion token? They're going to have to get it from somebody who already has it. So that's really one of the biggest utilities of the Lion token. And then things like, for example, within the platform, the social component, you're going to have your own, you can have your own profile. If you say you're a preferred researcher on the platform, you can have your own profile on the platform, and you'll be able to basically sell your research and maybe every week, Anthony, you do a video blog about how to, about cryptocurrencies, about token sales, or you interview founders in an exclusive, one-on-one interview that's private. And that private interview costs, 100 Lion token for those individuals to view and to, so that's really gives you a platform to come on and create your own, token generation, where you can now start earning the Lion token, taking that, then deploying that within the platform and continuing to grow and build your portfolios.
Yeah, wow, that's really cool, man. It seems like you've almost created your own CoinLion version of Steam It.
Yeah, a little bit. And I think that's what's cool about it too. We've actually, in the last interview I did, that kind of talked about that, being able to upvote, featured portfolios, those types of things. And so I think there's just really the use cases, the utility of the token. I think it's going to continue to expand as we build out the platform. We're not going to limit the uses of it.
Yeah, so I mean, just in terms of some more examples, so say like I put out some content every week, whether it's like research or articles or video, like you mentioned, do I
Mhm.
set the rate as a user?
Yes.
Okay.
And that would also, you would also set the rate for your portfolio over a specific time period. So maybe you have a great portfolio, it's your top secret picks, and it's designed to do this. And now you set the rate and it's, let's just say 200 Lion coin per month, or, 600 per quarter or whatever. So if say it's 200 per month, and now you have 1,000 people following that portfolio because it's been a very good, high performing, consistent portfolio over
Right.
time. That's a pretty good chunk of coins, 20,000 a month or something like that. So it gives you the power to really grow and expand that, and so that you kind of almost have that meritocracy type of ideas rising to the top, where you're going to have, all these people creating portfolios, and then you're going to have, we're going to be tracking and monitoring the performance of all of those portfolios. And so
Hmm.
you're going to have top performing portfolios over here, based on, time period, for example. And the best portfolios are obviously going to have the most followers, and so it's going to give those top portfolio managers some real power to generate the token, as well as kind of command an audience.
Hmm. And as a user, will there be an easy way to filter out and kind of like search for like the top performing portfolio within a week, a month, a year, whatever, something like
Yeah.
that?
If you notice on the dashboard, I would encourage anyone who's watching to check out the demo as well on the site. It's basic right now, but every feature that you see there, you're going to be able to expand. There's going to be more behind it. So, for example, you mentioned the portfolios on the top right corner there. You click portfolio. Every person that you click on, you can go in there, see the profile, see if they have written a little thing about their portfolio. And then also, like you mentioned, be able to categorize and rank based on time periods, performance, length, because, and that's one of the things we love about the blockchain in general, is it's transparent, it's immutable. And so the performance is never going to be fudged or altered. What you see is what you get. I kind of think it's funny looking at the traditional asset management space as an asset manager. A lot of times you have the best salesman wins. He can sell the most assets basically, but he might not be the best asset manager. And then when you get into something like CoinLion and the blockchain, you know who the best manager is over a certain period of time, in a certain category, because there is no fudging the numbers.
Hmm. Right. Yeah, that's huge. Um, so I just want to backtrack a little bit. So if I recall correctly, all of the tokens that are being distributed during your ICO that's it, right? There's
You know,
no more lions being created over time, right?
no, there's
Oh.
no more lines being created. There is a reserve, treasury of Lion token that's used to kind of facilitate the growth of the platform.
Mhm.
And that's going to be to help advance the research portal and those types of things. But as far as what's created now, there will be no more tokens created. Also,
Right.
I'll add to that, the way that the smart contract is designed is that as you contribute Ether into the smart contract, it creates the Lion token. So there will be no unsold Lion tokens.
Mhm.
And we expect the supply to be fairly low. At this point, it could end up being under 150 million, most likely.
Nice. Cool. Wow. And then you mentioned you want to use CoinLion as a platform to launch ICOs, right?
Yes.
Down the line. So do you have any ICOs already kind of interested and engaged? And
We do. We've had some people reach out to us,
cool.
and we want to get a little further along. We want to release, at least get some releases going here before and when we come out with the platform, I expect us to come out with a few of the token sales kind of right on there at that same time. And obviously that's a ways away. So to create some sort of partnership now, we would want to be working with people who are going to be doing their token sale sometime, after July. So we just got to kind of find the right fit and the right timing, on that, and we'll be making. That's one of the things too. We'll be doing announcements on, and keeping the community engaged, and we might even do, as we get close to that deadline, we'll maybe do a vote or a poll on what tokens we should maybe partner with or reach out to,
Mhm.
and things like that. I think we want to just. That's one of the things that's lacking with all the exchanges is there's no social component. There's no I mean, a few of them have the different votings and things, but for the most part, there's no way to interact or engage with other users, traders on the platform. And I think that's one of the things we're really big on.
Yeah, that's huge. So like, I mean, Binance is the only one that really comes to mind, maybe KuCoin, but
Yeah,
they just
KuCoin now.
do giveaways. Yeah, you could vote for a coin in the month on Binance, but you still have to like pay using your BNB token. So on CoinLion, would it just be like you just vote, or would you have
Yeah,
to
if you're a
pay?
holder, if you're a holder of
Okay,
the Lion token.
cool, nice. And then one of my final questions I could think of is that looking at the ICO sale right now and the bonus structure, I saw it was like pro rata.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? I was trying to like do the math in my head,
Yeah.
and if I bought
I
one
know. I
coin
wish there.
line, and then I'm like, so yeah, just dive into that a bit.
Yeah, I wish there was an easier way to explain that, unfortunately, because I get that question all the time. So pro rata is a way to distribute a certain period, a certain amount of tokens over a period of time, according to the total number of ether contributed in that period. So I think the easiest way to think of it is, say you contribute 1 ether, and there's 2 million tokens, for example, in that period, and there's a total of 500 ether contributed in the period. You would get, let's see, 1,000. What, I can do the math on that quick in my head. Let's just see here exactly what it would be. So there's 500 ether contributed. You get 4,000 tokens per ether plus the 2,500. So it would end up being about 6,500 Lion token for that period. And one of the reasons we added that pro rata layer on is because ether, the price had shot up so much, and then so the coin went, it was going to be 6 cents to 50 cents. So the pro rata really helps also bring that down. Also helps us get more tokens out to the community, and then it's also a way to provide for kind of an equal opportunity type of distribution model. It's distributed amongst everyone who participates in that period according to the ether that they put in.
Cool. Wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah, it seems to be resonating well. There's only the only other token sale that I know that's ever done that is EOS, is what they're doing right now, with the 2 million tokens that they have per day. So they're a little bit different. They're doing a 341 day period, 2 million per day. So it's a little bit different, but that's the only other one that I've seen that does that model.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen that anywhere else. So yeah, that's really neat. So for that period though, you mean like the 1 week period, right?
Yeah, 1 week period. 2 million tokens.
Nice.
Yep.
Awesome, man. Well, is there any other final things you feel like you want to touch upon, let the community know about?
I just want to say, thanks to everyone who's participated so far. The Telegram group, check out the Telegram group. I'm pretty much always in there. So if you ever want to talk to me, you can do it through the Telegram. That's on our website too. And that's CoinLion.com. It's pretty simple. CoinLion.com. And then also, if you ever want to reach out to me too in an email or something, feel free to do that. We always love to hear feedback or encouragement or anything. Info@CoinLion.com, info@CoinLion.com for any feedback or any questions if you want to talk personally with the team. We're very responsive. We've been for the token sale, we've been, I want to say, not sleeping, pretty much try to stay in touch with the community the whole time. If you have any questions on how to do anything, we're happy to help. So thank you again.
Awesome, man. Well, yeah, thank you, Joshua, CEO, co-founder of CoinLion once again.
Appreciate
Thank you for
it.
your time, man.